Welcome in, everybody. Ah, shoot. Hello. Hello, everybody. Come on in, come on in. I know. I heard about Abrego Garcia. So excited. Except for I'll tell you my thoughts on that. I'll wait till there's more people here. All right. I waited to do this background all day. Welcome, Matri. Yeah, it's just more distraction, but that's what they said they were going to do. They're just going to throw shit at us. All right. Welcome, everybody on YouTube. Welcome, everybody on Twitch. Welcome, everybody on TikTok. Let's get going. Let's get our Diava Smackdown. Let's go. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens." So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you MAGA men, the most emotional creatures that have ever walked this planet. That is for you. Uh, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. I'm bringing up my backups that you guys have a little cheat things. You can just hit request, and some of you don't know how to request up. But for Trump voters, hit the guest request. Let's talk. Happy Friday to everybody else. I know Gen X left us. I wanted to, I did, I this all day. This was going to be my background. I'm like, this is so good. This is so good. If you guys like Diava Smackdown song, you can get that on Spotify, and you can add it to your playlist, especially if you have a workout playlist, because man, that is a motivating song. I ain't gonna lie. All right, it's called Diava Smackdown. Let me bring up my backup account. We'll get into it. We got lots to talk about today, guys. Hopefully, we have some Trump voters in here that'll want to talk to us. But we do know that they're scared.
I didn't steal that from, who's Alf? Oh, Alf? Yes. Everybody, I know about Abrego Garcia. That is a distraction from this. We will talk about it. This is what they're trying to distract us from, because they're like, he is never coming home. He is never coming home. He is never coming home. And then this breaks out yesterday, and they have a lovers quarrel in public, and now suddenly they're bringing him home. Wow. I'm happy. Do not get me wrong. I am happy that they're bringing him home. However, they're bringing him home to Tennessee to charge him for a 2022 where they pulled him over and he was not detained, he was not charged, and he didn't even get a speeding ticket. And they're going to charge him for human smuggling. So they're trying to railroad the guy, and they're doing it in Tennessee. They took him back to a red state, probably so they could be sure to get a conviction, so they can then send him out somewhere else. So I think it's great. I feel like they're railroading this young man because they fucked up. And to cover up from the mess of the Alien versus the Predator. Because we all know old Donnie Two Dolls is on the Epstein list. So, but y'all go look up Pam Blondie. I know I said her name wrong. Pam Blondie. She's the Florida Bar Association has been listening to our complaints. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am not looking for friendlies. I am not bringing up friendlies at this time. Only looking for Trump voters for the next 2 hours or hour and 45 minutes, and then I'll bring up friendlies. So if you voted for Donald Trump, I am looking to talk to you. If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm looking to talk to you. For those of you that were asking me yesterday about the rescission package, I did homework on it today. I posted a video right before I went live. So if you haven't seen my video on the rescission package and you're wondering about what the heck the rescission package is, because no one's talking about it, all they're talking about is this big, beautiful bill. They're not talking about the rescission package that makes all the cuts to the government, all the Doge cuts, permanent. So yeah, you need to be calling your Congress people on that one too. Where can you request? There is a request button right above my backup account at the bottom. Or you can hit the little pink and blue person at the bottom of your screen, but you must be on a cell phone or an Apple iPad. You cannot join via PC or an Android device because it will, or Windows device, because a Windows device acts like a PC. Charlie never got on. You have to be on an Android, an iPhone, or a non-Windows, non-PC. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Yes, an Android tablet will work as long as it's not window-based. We have already talked about Abrego Garcia. Good news. Good news. Although I think that they're setting him up because they're sending him to a red state for charges that he didn't even get a traffic ticket for. So it's dumb. But Lisa's coming back. Brianka, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The best lawyers in the country should take his case pro bono just to stick it to fucking Trump. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. You're taking too long. We're going to almost 500 people in here. You can't tell me these are all Harris supporters. I bet the best defense lawyers are ready to go. Abrego Garcia is coming back to the U.S., but they're sending him to Tennessee to face charges of human smuggling from a traffic stop in 2022 that he was not detained, he was not charged, and he wasn't even given a ticket. So good luck with that, guys. Welcome, Matt Raid. Welcome, Matt Raid. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Welcome, Matt Raiders. Appreciate having you here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. They're made up charges because they're just trying to save face because they know they fucked up. And they said 94 different times, he's never coming back, he's never coming back, he's never coming back, he's never coming back. Well, bitch, he's coming back, ain't he? And now they want to just make it, they're going to turn him into a criminal somehow. Because they're just gross, inhumane fucks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. What say you? Welcome, Matt Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, it's just a distraction from the public breakup of these two narcissists. They don't want us talking about them. Sam, please, I say this every day. I don't do dance videos during my lives. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm not distracted one iota. Yay, Obregón Garcia is coming back. Good. Should have happened months ago. But I'm not distracted from the fact that these two, this doohickey over here, is on the Epstein list. And this doohickey here helped him with the contest we had in November. That's what we should be talking about. And that's it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. If the Rockland, New York case gets traction and they find that there was fraud, it will then prompt other swing states, maybe all the states, to do hand recounts. Yep, they want him to be guilty of something so bad so they can say, see, we told you he's a criminal. Yeah. Ridiculous. I think they should do a recount now too, but this might be just the catalyst that opens the door. Especially Pennsylvania. Because old Chumpy Pants specifically used that particularly Pennsylvania. Hi, Cindy. All right. Let me see if I can get that. I had a video queued up. Hold on. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters to talk to. Hey, if you regret your vote, you're like, crap, whatever, that's cool. We can have a conversation. We know people are going to start defecting. Because what the shit he's doing is not okay. And you even people have like, older millennial. Fucking older millennial. I can't believe I'm saying this. Older millennial here on this TikTok app himself came out and said, if indeed he is on that list, on the Epstein Island, he should be impeached and imprisoned. Even OM, if you can believe that. There is a line, apparently, for some of these Trump voters. There is a line. He made a video. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Where is the video? There it is. Fake news. The brainwashed people are still in here. Fake news! If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you think it's fake news, come up here and talk to me. Bring some evidence. Prove me wrong. Come on up. I did hear DJ say it this morning as well on Zeus's live. I sure did. You agree with everything Trump's doing? Okay. Come up and talk about it. I invited you up. Donald Trump knows he's completely and utterly foobarred, right? He's foobarred. because he got no. You have a picture of Parker as your background, and you have 5 followers. No, thank you, Will. If there's any Trump supporters that are not bots or going to come in and crash out and slur, then you can come up. But I don't want people who are just going to come up here to slur and throw insults and be stupid. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Okay, Miss Savage, since you're such a chicken, I'm going to go ahead and mute you because I invited you up and you didn't come up. So now you don't get to talk in my chat and spew your nonsense and misinformation. Goodbye. Kelly, thank you for subscribing. Goodbye. Kelly girl, there you go. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. All the Gen Zs I know Gen X are going to love this background. I mean, everybody probably will, but specifically my Gen X people, for sure. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Haven't had a single taker yet. It's a slow day for Trumpers, huh? Trump doesn't what? Hold on. Trump doesn't have colon cancer and takes showers with his underage daughter. He just goes to Epstein Island and does it there. Fuck off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Progressive. Did you vote for Trump?
No.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Thank you for tapping the screen. It's okay. Oh my God. These people are so ridiculous. They're so scared to come up and talk, and then they come in and spew the nonsense. Give me a break. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on over. Come on over. Oh my God. Yeah, come over to my house. No, don't. Definitely not a Trump supporter. Well, it was Progressive Profits. I looked at the name because I was like, if it's progressive, he's probably not our Trump supporter. But then it was about profits. So I thought, well, maybe if he's like a business, so maybe. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Let's go. Or if you voted for Donald Trump and you want me to invite you up, just put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I'll bring you right up. Put a 1 in the chat. I'll bring you right up. 2. That's true. They haven't got all their talking points together yet. They haven't got that PDF on how to answer all this. It's okay. It happens all the time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hit the guest request. If you vote, do you find it kind of strange? Of course I do. Absolutely. That's why I'm not talking about it. I am my Maryland criminal. He's not a criminal. You have to go to court and have due process to prove that he's a criminal. He didn't get that. He's an innocent man. And it's a distraction because they've been saying this whole time they weren't going to do it. And then this blow up happens yesterday. And mysteriously, Brago Garcia is coming back today just to face charges in Tennessee for human trafficking that he didn't even get detained for, didn't get charged for, didn't even get a ticket for. It's just a distraction, which is why I'm not talking about it. I've talked about it, but I'm not talking about it at length because it's a distraction from him being on a list and him helping with the contest in November. Yeah, and old Pam Blondie, the Florida Bar Association has taken notice of all the complaints about her unethical activity as Attorney General. So let's see where that lands. He's going to Tennessee because he got stopped in Tennessee in 2022 and let go without even a ticket. Okay. But that's where they're sending to. I think they're hoping that they're going to be able to get a conviction in a red state. If he didn't even get a ticket, how are you going to be able to say he was smuggling? Do they not know how construction people work? Where they all like pile into a van and they all go to the job site together? That's not smuggling. That's called going to work. Oh, yeah. The Biden administration ignored it when they stopped him. Yeah. In fucking Tennessee. Biden went down to Tennessee. You guys are so dumb and you'll spin fucking anything. Jesus fucking Christ. Bones, you're lost, man. You're lost. You're lost. You will literally do anything. Do they not know day laborers? They go by Home Depot or they go by somewhere and they pick up a bunch of people and take them to the job site. That's why he didn't even get so much as a ticket. Now they're sending them to him to Tennessee to face smuggling charges. Just fucking ridiculous. And it's all a distraction from this. Stay focused, people. He's on a list and he helped with the contest. Stay focused. This is just a distraction. Just a distraction. Of course the charges will be dropped. He didn't even get a ticket. So how can they go back now and say he was smuggling? It's so stupid. It's because they're stupid. They think we're all stupid. They think we're all as stupid as Trump voters. And we're not. Imagine this administration going after trafficking when he was on the Epstein list. Hello! The irony is not lost. The irony is not lost. Jesus Christ. The irony, the caucasity of these people. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. And if you have any doubt, Trump voters, if you have any doubt, all you have to do is Google a name, Katie Johnson. Katie Johnson. She was 13. Hi, Bones. Remind everybody how old you are, what state you voted in.
68. I voted in Louisiana for Trump.
Yeah, I know.
The Maryland father was indicted by a grand jury.
No,
where? The indictment was returned May 21st.
Where?
So, well, it's a federal grand jury.
Right.
He's on federal charges, so I don't know exactly where they're going to send him, but I will tell you that this isn't something they're looking for the charges now. They've completed their investigation and they listed.
Where is that? Where can I find that? Where can I find that? Has break? No. I only, now you've been in my life every single day for months and months and months. You know I require proof. Okay.
Pam Bondi's press conference.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, their administration. Okay, got it. That's fine. It's still bunk. If he did it in 2022, okay, he was stopped in 2022. He wasn't charged. He wasn't detained. He wasn't even given a ticket. So now they're going to go back 3 years to say he was smuggling people. Do you hear yourself?
Can I speak? Okay, hold on. Let me know when I can speak. Okay, the indictment is that this has been his full-time job for the last 8 years. It's nothing that he just started doing, and that he has been involved in.
And they have lied repeatedly. They have lied repeatedly this entire administration. And they have lied.
The grand jury returned an indictment that is a lie. That's okay, but what I'm telling you is it's not about the one traffic stop. It's about hundreds of trips back and forth.
He works in construction. He's part of a union. When you pick up day laborers and construction people, I live in Florida. Literally van loads of people go to job sites together. Okay, that's not smuggling. That's called working. That's what they do in the construction industry. And you know that. You know that. You know that's true.
He is in the indictment.
I understand what the indictment says. I don't give a okay. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Shut up. It's called carpooling. Okay, they can say anything in the indictment that they want. It doesn't make it true because the Trump administration has lied repeatedly since the day they came into office. His press secretary lies every single day. Okay, and he also has children. Okay, he has children of his own. If there were children in the car, they were probably fucking his. Carpooling is now smuggling, and I don't care what the indictment says, okay? Because this administration lies.
Okay. All I'll tell you is I read something real good today by Rob Emanuel, who's a Democrat, and I think that he's a good Democrat. He's from Chicago, and he listed that there are things that there should be put up that we should fight against each other on. This isn't one of them. This is a guy who's an MS-13 gang member.
He is not. He is not. He is not. Nope. I don't allow misinformation. Nope. I'm turning off your mic. He is not. He has never been proven. He is not. He is not. He is not. He is not part of that gang. He is not.
The grand jury.
I don't allow misinformation. I don't give a fuck about the grand jury. I don't care. They are saving face because they sent him over there and they said he was never coming back. He is never coming back. And they're only doing this. Okay, bye. We got another runner. Go. All you have to do, Google is free. Go look up what MS-13 tattoos look like. There's dozens and dozens of pictures of what actual tattoos. Okay? What tattoos the gang members actually have. Amir, hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. I'm gonna fucking rape you, you dumb bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Trump for president. Trump 2025. MAGA. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Go end your life, bitch. Go end your life. Go kill yourself, you ugly ass bitch. You fucking white bitch. You fucking dumb white bitch. Go kill yourself, bitch. I'm gonna rape you, bitch.
Thank you guys for keeping him muted.
Bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill
Because
you.
ain't nobody doing it.
Bitch. Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You dumb white bitch.
I can't block them, report them unless my mods keep them muted. I'm going to have to start my live over. I'll be back. There's Trump supporters for you. He's going to do this over and over. This is what he did last time. He did it like 3 or 4 times in a row. It's the same guy, same voice. He just makes a bunch of profiles. This is the same guy that does this over and over and over. He just makes new accounts and comes back and tells me over and over and over. Apparently I need some new mods. Y'all just keep tapping the screen for me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I deserve that user bunch of numbers. You're filthy too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Not only that, my daughter's in the room. My 11-year-old daughter heard that. Save the children. Fuck you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You good? Mm-hmm. Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everybody in the chat saying sorry you had to hear that, Ava. I'm about to turn this off for the day. The comments I'm seeing, even from my friendlies, with criticism, I'm not going to handle it very well today. I might just get off. I know I need a break, but y'all, this is my only source of income. So the only income I have is from the gifts and donations I get for doing these. So I don't have another job. So this is it. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Plus, then to just win. Can you get in? No, I'm sure you're the same creep that keeps doing it. Fuck off. Actually, I saw you on earlier live. You're disgusting. You. My Cash App, I'll put it on the screen for you. Anybody wants to donate to me, Diavatalks at Cash App and Venmo. Spelled the same way, just like my username. Oh, what a sweet thing to say over there on YouTube, Primo. You disgusting, filthy maggot. That's the first time I've ever seen anyone shut her up. The look on her face looked like her soul went out of her. Yeah, because my daughter's in the room and had to hear that. But you're so worried about your daughter, huh? Fuck off. Sick motherfuckers. All right, here's my 2.0 account. I had my 3.0 account up earlier, so if you guys haven't followed my 2.0, make sure you follow my backup. Thank you, McDreamy. I told you there were sociopaths, psychopaths, sociopaths. That's all that's left in MAGA. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you, Maui Wise. I love you too. They're just crashing out. Hasn't been a very good 24 hours for these Trumpers. I'm sure that secret is the same one that just came up and slurred, so we're just going to block. Bye-bye. All right. There's 600 people in here. There's got to be Trump supporters in here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Even though I really don't want to talk to you at all, ever. Because you're filthy, disgusting humans. Okay. Thank you, Chris, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Sophie, wow. Okay. Thank you for the $10. The Cash App. Thank you for fighting for us, Diva. You're welcome, Sophie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Dana, thank you for the $10 for a $10 challenge to help Diava retire. So she's Dana's doing a $10 challenge. Anybody says for everybody to send $10 to my Cash App or Venmo. That was funny. Jay, thank you. I know you said in the comments I don't have to say your French name, so I'm assuming this is you. I'll just call you Jay. Thank you for the $20 Cash App. So sorry, Diava. Thank you so much. Susan, thank you for the $5. Don't let them take your voice. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Salita, thank you for the $25. Don't back down. Love you. Call me Silence. Oh, Silence. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was at the end. Jeanette, thank you for the $5. I'm so sorry you and Ava had to hear that. We love you. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. That's so, so kind. Check my Venmo came through. Thank you so much. You guys are, I really appreciate your support. Thank you. See, we as a community, we got to get through it together. That was not fun. I appreciate your support though. Tara, thank you for the $10. Always up for a challenge, especially when it's towards your retirement. Love you. Thank you so much. Deidre, thank you for the $25 Venmo. Keep fighting the good fight. The crash out for MAGA is ugly, but what you are trying to do and help us all is beautiful. Thank you so much. Sandra, thank you for the $25. Please don't let that piece of shit distract you. You have purpose and you are doing it all for democracy. Thank you. JP, thank you. JP, thank you for the $150. Take this, love you. You guys, you're gonna make me cry. Jennifer, thank you for the $50. Sorry your daughter and you had to hear that trash. Kristen, thank you for the $5. Not much, but been sick. Love your lives. Don't let MAGA take your sparkle. Sorry for that joker. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Tiffany, thank you for the $50. I'm sorry, people are assholes. You are doing amazing. Lori, thank you for the $15. Keep your voice loud and proud. We love you. Gen X Leftist, thank you for the $20 because I hate men and I love you. 10 for you and $10 for Ava for Chick-fil-A. Thank you. She goes, thank you. Hate never wins. You're right. W in the chat to all the gifters. Thank you so much. Damn it, guys. I love you. Thank you for your love and your support. I'm CJ, thank you for the $15. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Maui Wise, thank you. I know you don't like me to say mounts. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. See, you guys turn my frown right upside down. Thank you for the support, guys. That means the world to me. I promise you it means the world to me. Thank you for the bouquet. Thank you so much. I'm just checking on donations. I had a bunch of donations rolling, so I had to say my thank yous. I didn't want to miss anybody. Michael, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge to $86.47 off the menu. Have a drink. Happy Friday. I look forward to hearing from you every day. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I promise you, I'm so incredibly grateful. Yeah, my backup is gone because I was checking all my messages. I'm coming back up. Thank you guys so much for your support. I ignore the demons. I hear you. Ignore the demons. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. I'm coming on my backup again. I was just checking I was checking on my donations. Just people call in once a week and slur and then you'll get paid. No, I don't like that. I want conversation. I don't want to have to hear that. Promise you. Promise you. This is Ava's new puppers. It's an Akita. And we named him Jet. He's really pretty. He even got the curled tail. No, it's not real. She has emotional support stuffed animals. She has how many?
5 now.
25 different breeds. 25 different dogs. They are her emotional support stuffed animals. She can open a dog rescue. Basically, we have here in the, oh my God, I almost said our last name. I almost said my last name on here. God, that would have been tragic. I was going to say the blank household, but I caught myself. Because there's crazy ass people like Primo over on YouTube. I did call him out, fucker.
He's pretty crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah, Primo again. Gigi, thank you for the $25 Venmo. Keep up the good trouble. Yes. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to keep up the good trouble. Fuck them. Oh, he's over here now. Oh, Hill. She doesn't have a pug. Not yet. Does she have a wish list on Amazon? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Pages of it. She has a husky. She has a whole ass list. She has a Scottish Terrier. She does not have a corgi. Johnny comes in. We're talking about dogs, and he comes in going, "Cry more, libs." We're not even talking about anything. We're talking about stuffed dogs, and he's like, "Liberals, keep crying, liberals."
It's really difficult for them to understand laughter and tears. They don't get the difference.
They cry too
How
much.
are you?
Ava said they cry too much.
Too.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request coming up. Otherwise, I'm going to bring up whoever. So go ahead, Adrian.
I was just gonna say, so I'm gonna volunteer. If you want me in the beginning, I can just pop up and stay muted, and I can be your on-panel muter. Because when we're down in the comments and I hit mute, it tells me that it's delayed.
She does have a Bernese Mountain Dog. She just got that one. Sorry, somebody asked in the comments. I was trying to. And real quick, Cassandra, thank you for the $50 Venmo. You deserve this and more. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much, Cassandra. That is so nice. You guys have been so nice. I appreciate the support from you guys. Thank you, Derek. I love you too over there on YouTube. Primo's on YouTube. She's like, he says, grifting time. Yeah, her Amazon wish list has her real name and our address, so I can't give it out. But when you guys send me, the reason why she keeps getting all these dogs is because I buy them. So when you guys say, here's $10 for Ava, here's $15 for Ava, go buy the Ava's, when you guys do that, I do use that money for my kids, just so you know. I buy her those dogs. I buy her stuff with the money. Whenever you give money to my kids specifically or to Ava, I buy her more emotional support dogs. So when you guys are like, hey, this is $10 for Ava because she's so funny, I put it all towards her. And her emotional support dogs.
We love her.
She loves you guys too. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can request up. She collects Douglas dogs. Here, give me Jet. They're Douglas. There's a specific brand of dogs because they're the most realistic. They're very realistic and they're all like very well stitched together, but it's Douglas. Douglas dogs.
Douglas
It's the real name is Douglas the Cuddle Toy. Teray says, "Oh, Ava deserves all the Chick-fil-A and dog she wants." But they're Douglas dogs, but they're cute, and they bring her comfort. She has a really extreme anxiety disorder, and they help her. And she treats them like real dogs.
I love it.
Yep.
They're so cute. I'm gonna have to look up Douglas now because now I'm curious about them.
Living with the Louds. I'm going to send her a real dog. You going to send a carekeeper with it? Because I end up with that shit.
I was gonna say.
There's tons on Amazon. Yes, there are. There are tons. So people are buying them off Amazon right now. Somebody just bought an Akita. Someone just bought a Golden Retriever. And Janera just sent $50 to Ava for some add to Ava's dog collection. Corey just sent $10 for Ava's sanctuary inhabitants. They're sending Ava more money for Douglas dogs. She's on the floor. She is on the floor.
He's like, the possibilities are endless.
That's so sweet. She's so excited. Somebody's like, Allison said she needs all the breeds. I'm gonna have to get a shed or build a second addition onto the house for Ava's damn dogs. I mean, not damn dogs because they're fun, but they bring her comfort, and if that's all it takes, I'm cool.
At least a bigger couch.
Sorry, Mary. Oh my God. Mary, thank you for the $100. MAGA is a cult of every despicable personality disorder we see on Discovery ID. MAGA is a black hole of toxic misery, and you, Diava, are a breath of fresh air. Atlanta Aviator. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you so much. W's married. W to all the gifters. You guys are just making me just unbelievably. Oh, Todd, thank you for the $10 for the dog collection. Ava, you're up to $70, girl.
I'm gonna need to. I don't know what to say, right? I'm speechless. Speechless.
Aww. Love to Garden said, we love you, Diava. Seems a lot of MAGA sure have crushes on you being here every single day. Right? This community is so amazing, isn't it? Oh, they say you sound like me too. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. That's gonna make her so happy. Jennifer said, start thinking of new names. Does she have the what? Axolotl. I would never read it. It's a challenge. So many weak MAGA, right? Primo, over on YouTube. Are there any masculine men ever on this platform? Weak men are a theme here. Sounds like someone is insecure.
It really does.
He's insecure, man.
He is right. He's a weak man and he's constantly here, so.
Every day. She does not have a pug. She might now. Whatever. She's already on her. She's here, give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay.
She's literally on Amazon picking her next dogs.
I'm just looking at it. Y'all send me money to buy them. I will buy them.
She does not have a corgi. Ava, do you have a Frenchie?
Ooh, I'm planning on getting that one.
Okay.
I've been planning on getting that one.
It's so cute. She's so sweet. She's literally already on there. She's like, we didn't even have to tell her. She picked up her tablet so quick.
I was recording
You
again.
might want to let Primo know if he's still over there, that if he's looking for a strong man, he probably should go to Grindr and not TikTok.
Primo, try Grinder. Try the Grinder app. That's where you're going to find a bunch of men. You're welcome.
I just thought it'd be helpful, that's all.
Thank you so much. Monica sent you $10 for a Chihuahua if she does not already have one, or any other breed.
Ooh, I was planning on getting that one and naming it Apple.
Apple?
Yes, Apple.
Deborah, thank you for the $25 for Ava. You have over $100 damn dollars, girl. She's spazzing out.
I would too if I was getting the thing that I'd want to order. Like, that's exciting.
Right? She's like super excited. Oh, she's tweaking out over here. I don't mean that in that way, but.
But everyone who's gifting today for the literally poop show that just started, like, for this live, like, you guys are so generous because
They are.
nobody really deserves to have that happen. And there has to be a way that we can try to alternate how to try to stop that. I mean, I'm not moderating anything because, everything's kind of fold up, but Mitra does have a good point. Mitra can usually be here for you every day, and she usually is. So making her for the because she's got the full mod powers, the super mods, right? Because she can mute. I used to have that, but I'm on account 3 now. But
I know.
and I can't do it that frequently, and that's okay because I spend a lot of time. So it's better to give people who are here that can do that. But I think that if we're spending just a few people that mod, I mean, most of the time when you have your panel, you and your co-hosts tend to handle the mutes, and for the most part, unless there's an issue.
Yeah.
When you guys are actually having conversation, when that actually ever happens. But like for me, Trio, though, like you can still mute them. I don't know if it's faster to mute from panel or from the when you're down in the comments. So
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not sure if there's a difference with speed, but I know there's a delay. And sometimes I knew there was a delay for me too. Like when I muted it, it's like, oh, we're gonna mute, or like I pressed mute and like 3 seconds later, I'm like, it's not muted yet. But and then if too many people were pressed, then that could be a problem too. So I'm not exactly sure how this mute works to try to keep them muted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s, and you've introduced me to these stuffed animals. Everybody's looking up these stuffed animals. They're going to have a massive sale on these dogs. Joanna just thank you, Joanna, for the $10 for Ava's collection. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Did you want to talk about the Rockland Forest cases and other things, and maybe just kind of have a discussion, kind of up-to-date news kind of stuff with everyone about all the breaking news going on?
There's a cute Frenchie, a gray one. Everyone's on Amazon looking for Douglas dogs.
Okay, we're shopping for Ava. I got it.
No. I do want to have a conversation, but actually, part of my video.
No, I'm just teasing. Like I was just like, okay, right now what we're doing is we're shopping for Ava.
Yes, but that's okay.
No.
I'm just trying to interact with because the comments are.
No, I understand. I'm not offended at all. I was trying to be humorous, so I'm sorry if I missed the mark there.
That's okay. It's okay. I promise. It's Douglas dogs. She has a few cats too, but she mostly collects the dogs. But this is not part of the big beautiful bill that everyone's talking about, right? This is the rescission package that he's asking Congress to codify. $9.4 billion. These are all the things Doge cut to make them permanent. These are already monies allocated by Congress because only Congress can do that. So we need to be calling our Congress people, telling them, do not make these Doge cuts permanent, which would stop all the aid. So this is not good. No one's talking about the rescission package because everyone's talking about the big beautiful bill. So we've got to get on the phone to our Congress people. We go, not just the big beautiful bill. The rescission package is a no-go. These are permanent cuts. And I'll tell you, I put this into ChatGPT just to have them look at this rescission package and tell me, break this down with pros and cons as if I knew nothing about politics or government. Like I wanted it to be that elementary. And it says, this is a formal request from the U.S. President to Congress to cancel or rescind $9.4 billion in previously approved government spending. This spending was intended for foreign aid, United Nations funding, health programs abroad, peacekeeping missions, and public broadcasting like PBS and NPR. This is based on a law from 1974 that lets the president suggest cutting money that was already approved if it's wasteful or not in the country's best interest. In this case, the president's team believes the money funds programs that go against their values or priorities, such as certain genders, LGBTQ+, environmental and peace efforts, is better spent elsewhere or not at all. supports organizations like the United Nations or the World Health Organization that the U.S. does that they think doesn't treat the U.S. fairly. It's helping other countries too much when Americans' needs go unmet. As the big beautiful bill is cutting from people that actually are getting those said benefits. So they're cutting it from other people, saying it so because American needs it, but then the big ugly bill takes it away from the Americans that actually need it. So this is bad.
On a global scale.
It undermines global cooperation.
Yeah.
It hurts vulnerable populations. Cutting aid to health, refugee, and democracy programs could negatively impact poor countries, women, and children and minorities. It's politically motivated cuts. Many of the targeted programs, LGBTQ+, equity, and public media, appear to be chosen because of political or ideological reasons, not just budget logic. And long-term consequences. Slashing international support now could make global crises worse later, and the U.S. might still have to step in. And defunding PBS and NPR means fewer educational, cultural, and independent news resources, especially for rural or low-income communities.
And that broadcasting that we did overseas was also for, educational and diplomatic purposes. So they're cutting things that have contributed to our global presence and stuff like that. So
real quick, Linda. Yeah, I know. SCOTUS just ruled that Social Security, Doge can have our Social Security data. Great, fucking great. Linda, thank you for the $10. Does she have a golden retriever? Love to you both.
Yeah.
She does have a golden retriever. I just got the breaking news too. SCOTUS ruled to let Doge have our Social Security data. Nothing to see here, folks. Anybody can request that. We're just talking because no Trump voters were coming up. And the one that did was just foul. Yeah.
Did you see what Donald Trump posted on Truth Social about Elon and the Roman salute?
Oh yeah, he said it wasn't a Roman salute. It was a Schnazi salute.
wait, you mean that was
I
recent?
know it. Yep. You know it. I know it, and everyone knows it. He ends up with.
Yep.
Y'all, I'm alive. I just need you to know that.
Right.
Pride Month is meant to celebrate people, but the people of my community love some good tea. And the tea is piping hot this week, y'all.
Like we all know that's what it was because we're not dumb and we're not blind. I mean, and you know what?
Right.
And you know what? If Elon knew that old Trumpy Pants was on the list for being on the island, why did he go to work for him? Or why did he? It just goes to show that billionaires and billionaires and don't care. As long as they're getting something out of it. If he knew that and he went to bat for him and did all that anyway, it just means that people that are at the top and these billionaires and millionaires, as long as they're getting something out of it, they don't care if they're criminals. They don't care if they're diddlers. Right? And if Trump knew that was a Schnazi, he was simping for Elon, selling Teslas out on the White House lawn. If he really thought that, that was on inauguration night. And there, yeah, no honor amongst thieves. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly correct.
Absolutely, it is.
And if it's a lie, right? If it's a lie, why wouldn't he be suing for defamation? Oopsie.
And I think that this was made pretty clear yesterday by people, but I think it's important to reiterate. Now is not the time to sit back and watch everything explode. Now's the time to keep applying that same pressure we've been applying, everybody. The cracks have formed into craters. We just have to keep it up. It's getting there.
I'm gonna say this carefully, okay, and you guys will get it right. You know, K, the K substance. We're not gonna say it, but I think
Cereal.
keep on bringing up the special K. He will eventually end the entire GOP. Because when they're elevated, just keep on spilling, baby. Spill that delicious tea. Oh, I had this background too. I think you guys will find this funny. I know you will. Oh, come on. Where is it? Hold on. Here
That's hilarious.
we go. The Real Housewives of Pennsylvania Avenue.
I have a real question about this background. So this is real, okay? Who's gonna rip their leg off and throw it on the table? The only thing fake about me is this. She throws her leg on the table. And who's gonna flip the table? Because that's a part of it too.
That's so funny. That means Dr. Jill Biden, right? What? These people are so dumb. They come in saying Jill Biden. Who's the fucking sitting president? These people have lost their fucking mind. What the hell? Oh, Willy Wonka's here every day. He never ever comes up. Ever.
I need to get a good sound clip of this. So why don't you go ahead and give us a what about Biden since it came up?
Let me do a quick commercial. I have to run potty.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll be right back. But and then I'll do it and we can get a good soundbite. But I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
Yes, because I am using that soundbite on my live. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic just so you don't hear anything going on in the room while I'm gone. But if you'll do a quick commercial, I'd appreciate it.
Will do, absolutely. Hi everybody. There's 543 people in the live currently. Please continue to hit the screen and share out the live. I guess we're gonna do friendly time early is what it seems like. So let's just try to get Diab up to over 400K, shall we? Make sure that you are doing your daily heartbeats per usual. And after your heartbeat, go in, high blast, go in and claim your points for those because that's what TikTok likes to see rather. Afterwards, if you would like to donate a little bit further, please go ahead and contribute to the gifting goal or subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to contribute even more directly, Diavatalks at Venmo and Cash App to help her with her live, of course, always supporting. If you weren't here earlier, she had a very nasty guest come up. You guys have been here when he's been here before, and he said the same things. And so we're kind of just having friendly time and enjoying each other as a community, it seems like. There is also in the link tree in her bio, her merch store. So if you are interested in anything from there, make sure you go check that out. And as always, please do make sure that you are gifting those on the panel because we are trying to come up here and show support and continue the support for this live. And we enjoy Diava. We want to make sure that we are, supporting as best we can, even through the BS, if I'm just being honest. But hello, Wandering Pizza. I didn't get to say hello to you yet. How are you?
I'm doing okay, my dear. And how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm loving your lives too.
Thank you. I'll be honest. I went on at noon today like I normally do, and I've usually been getting roughly between 30 and 50 people, like just hanging out. I only had up in the teens today, and I only ended up getting one MAGA the entire afternoon.
Well, honestly, my dear, I think MEGA right now is literally watching their representatives or the people that they like or put on a pedestal break down in front of not only our nation but the world. And so I'm hoping that we have some tail tucking and second guessing at this point because midterms jobs are coming up. And, like, I'm just hoping that some people wake up out of their, their Kool-Aid stupor and just, wake up.
Is it okay that we can call them woke at that point?
Right?
You guys should hear how bad Primo is whining over on YouTube. I used to. Oh.
Give us some tea.
Oh yeah, a massive moment. He is like crashing out.
I don't know what to tell him. I already gave him the app suggestion, so.
He is salty.
Yeah, if you wanna crash out, dude, maybe you can crash out over here.
He's like, every time I come up,
TikTok friendly.
every time I come up, I get 3 seconds out, and then she spins what I say to fit her narrative. Because all he wants to talk about is transgender people. And I don't care about his transphobia. That's all he ever cares about to talk about. And Linda, thank you for the $10 for fighting the good fight. I support you. Love from the West Coast. Thank you so much, Linda.
Not go drive Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Living with the lab, just order the black lab, Douglas dog in the remote that I can sew into his mouth, just like ours. That's funny.
Hey, Diava.
Hey, Allie, how are you?
I'm good. Yesterday was fun.
Yeah.
I was split between 2 different lives yesterday because of all the stuff that was going on. I was like, oh, what's happening?
Oh yeah, it was pretty spicy. I was enjoying it though. I was lit up like a fucking Christmas tree yesterday.
I reactivated my Twitter account for that. I was like, we can't use Truth Social over here because the server thing.
It doesn't fit the guidelines for the EU or for England, or for Europe or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to make a Truth Social account just to see this. It was like server not whatever. I think I tried making an account when the servers went down. Also, sorry for what the guy said earlier. Like, Jesus Christ, man. You have to be a special kind of fucked up to say that shit.
He does it. He makes new accounts, gets enough followers just so he can come up. He stalks me. He'll come up with 3 or 4 different times in a live, and he did it one live 3 times in a row. He would come up with different accounts that all had like 50 followers, 60, like followers. So I did it in a different profile picture every single time, and so I didn't know it was him. And he would do it. He did it one day 3 times in a row.
Jesus Christ!
It's disgusting. He just torments me all the time with that. And then I get his accounts blocked. So he just makes more. And then he comes back. He'll wait 2 or 3 weeks, a month or so that I let my guard down. And then he does it every single time.
Well, if he is still watching, you didn't break up. You just made it so us friendlies can have more time. So, all you did.
That's true.
Absolutely, Alex.
So people can actually talk to Diava and give her more brain cells. Because I'm sure MAGA people test them sometimes.
Would you guys like a dramatic reading of Primo over here on YouTube?
Or what's he say?
Yes, the tea.
Yes.
Spill the tea.
Hold on one second. All right. Let me scroll up.
Not a dramatic reading.
Okay. If anyone is hateful, it's her. Look at how she talks to people who don't agree with her. You all won't say anything about that, though. I used to think the channel was about meaningful discourse, and every time I went up, I barely got 3 words out. She framed everything I said to fit her narrative and cut my mic. It is clear this is a grifting echo chamber, so she could cuss out anyone who doesn't agree with her to make her audience look like she ran them, the grift her audience.
So I have a question.
He's crashing out over on YouTube.
Did he get 3 words out? So, or did you say enough that you could twist his words to fit your narrative? Because these two things are not the same.
He is transphobic, and that's all he wants to talk about. And every time he comes up, he wants to talk about men and women's bathroom, men and women's sports. We got to protect it. I need people to protect me from straight men. I don't need anyone to protect me from a transgender woman. His closet's made of glass.
That's why whenever someone says about trans women and women's sports, I'm like, it's 3 of them. There are 3. That's not the problem.
No, it's in search of a problem. They're trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. And women have never asked for their protection. Yes, we're talking about Primo. He's over on YouTube just crashing out.
I feel like Primo is your version of trad.
Yes, I know.
I don't know if you know who trad is.
I absolutely do.
Johnny's live and
He talks to Johnny all the time.
I feel like I can't say his name too often because it feels like Beetlejuice. If you say his name too many times,
He'll show up.
Whenever it's funny because like if you go to Johnny's or Mermaid's Lives, they'll say his name like 3-4 times and then he will just show up.
That's
like,
funny.
And I'm like, huh, just like Beetlejuice.
And he'll come up multiple times, like for different things and stuff. And I'm like, what?
Like I have to admit, his crash outs are of cinematic quality. No one crashes out quite like him.
Yeah.
He doesn't slam. He doesn't say anything like unholy. He just screams.
Yeah, he's talking about trad. Exactly. Traditional American or whatever everybody calls him trad.
Everyone calls him trad or snowflake. Although Jordan called him snowman once.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know if you've ever got them, but you know the 4Gay thing that Johnny's got going?
Oh my goodness.
The what?
Johnny has this thing where people send him money and just say 4Gay.
I have no idea.
And it started because Chad was like, oh, what this thing? And then people started sending 4Gay messages.
Oh, so.
Chad was up on his panel and someone sent Johnny a donation. And Chad was like, oh, is that for gay?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
What he said, is that for gay? And so then people started flooding Johnny's donations with just that. So Johnny was getting donations for gay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that was funny. I like that. And then mermaids started to get on, and then there were people that were sending other things. They were like, for lesbian.
Okay.
It was just funny. It's a cool little trend that started.
That's
like
funny.
The taco thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little bit more niche. I really hope are we calling it the breakup?
I mean, I thought it was quite precious that they broke up during Pride Month, but.
I know. First breakup of Pride Month. Wasn't expecting it to be those two, but
Hey.
We'll take what we can take.
You know that what he's saying is you have to know that what he's saying is true, because the response that Donald Trump usually gives to people saying things about him is immediate, like disgusting. They're awful. Like he comes out vicious and he never stops. He's like, we might just take away his government contracts, and he's not responding the way that he usually does.
Because he knows that he'll just drop, that Elon will just drop more shit.
That's true. Because Elon has everything.
Elon has a lot, and I feel like he's keeping some stuff to himself. And I'm like, no, please, carry on.
Get him some Special K and let him go for it.
Listen, we all been in this kind of fight before. if none of you have been in this kind of fight before, you start off with your low card first. So you don't give them all your power at once.
He let him into every department in our government, and they were copying files and shit. Elon has everything. He knows Elon can probably destroy him in a day. In a day. Look what our DMHA already did yesterday. But Pizza, Allie, thank you for coming up. There's still a bunch of more people waiting to come up.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
You got it.
So it's fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Where's Chris? There. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Yay! I get to talk to Dia.
Hey.
Hey, girl, I'm right here with you in Central Florida. So, I've been here all the time, every day.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, it's so good to talk to you. I just subscribed a little bit ago, too.
Yes, I thank you so much.
Awesome. Listen, so sorry for what happened earlier. Oh, you have no idea how often I'm screaming at my phone when these idiots come up here. But we can't give them the power. That's the problem.
Right.
And I was yelling at my phone again because you seem defeated, and normally you are.
Normally I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and it hit you a little bit. It hit you a certain way.
That's because my daughter was in here. My daughter heard it.
Yeah.
That's why it bothered
that
me.
was it. That bothered me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think they feed off of that. I think that MAGA, and I was like, oh, don't let him. He's gonna feed off of it for their stupid MAGA idiot mindset. That we shouldn't even give 2 seconds of time for.
And I usually don't.
Just,
I usually don't, but it was really my daughter heard it, and she's only 11. I mean, that was some really hateful language, and so that's what upset me. I've heard it so many times that it doesn't. I mean, it does affect me, but not as much as it used to. But it's just my daughter heard it, and I just wasn't expecting that.
And it won't matter to him.
No.
It won't matter to him. So all we can do is try to block these morons from doing this anymore. But what are you gonna do? Block everybody? You gotta have a show.
I know that's probably why I don't have as many MAGA in here, because I blocked them all.
I know, right?
But if they're just going to be that gross, they're just going to get my life taken down. So what's the point?
I know, but I will tell you, I listen every day. I'm here for this. I can't wait for what's about to happen. I'm optimistic, about New York doing their thing, and I can't wait. It's got to be in the works. We all knew this from day one, that this is what happened. So I'm here for it. I can't wait.
I think that, hold on.
I got you.
Thank you. I'm like trying to hurry up and finish. I took a bite because you were talking, so I was like, oh, I could have it gone by the time he comes up.
Yeah.
I think the damage that Donald Trump is going to cause is going to cause the Republicans to not. They're going to break the GOP. No one's going to trust, and it's probably going to take decades. Probably because last time this happened after World War II, and they did the Smoot-Hawley Act, which did blanket tariffs that devastated and made them go into the Great Depression even deeper and all that. Republicans didn't get any power for like 30, 35 years.
Right, and I think that's going to happen again. And you're right. The problem is that, I don't really want this to be a bad thing either, but I also want his ass out of here.
Oh, I do too.
make us American, or that's going to make the Americans like not trust the election process once they find out, or the contest process. Once they find out, that if this can happen, that's the only downside. Everything else is upside.
Except that if they come out with proof, I'm going to say contest as well because I don't want to get a violation.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. If they come out with evidence that there was manipulation of the data,
Right.
the entire administration is gone.
That's true.
And so we won't have Vance. We won't have any of them. The woman, because it will be an illegitimate contest. So
Right.
if Kamala takes the seat, or a woman takes the seat, she then gets to pick her entire cabinet because
Right.
That's, you can't just leave him in place and just get rid of him.
No. It would have to.
It would be
to
all of
Are
them.
we get in trouble for this? Are we okay talking about this? Or?
We have to. That's why I'm using very different words.
Yeah, so I would say it would have to be everybody.
Correct.
Because everybody was hired.
Correct.
That's it.
Well, he was. They were chosen. Yeah.
Right. So, oh my God, it was like I was on cloud nine. It was the best news ever. It's just crazy that this. And by the way, Primo, if you're still in here, let me say something to you, brother. You're looking at a strong woman right now who's been through a lot of stuff. I'm telling you right now, dude. I've listened to this woman for a long time. She's a badass, and she does not play. And a real man is not a homophobe and takes care of his own business. Stay in your lane, douchebag. Okay? Stay in your lane. Worship your little MAGA moron, Trump moron. Just stay in your lane.
Are you single, Chris? I was like, are you single, Chris?
I am. I'm right down the street from you.
You're literally right down the street from me.
I am. I've watched you forever. I love this show.
Thank you so much. Everybody in the comments. You guys have me blushing.
Yeah, I don't know what DM means, but you can if you want. I mean, I know what it means, but I mean, I don't, whatever. You know what? I send you stuff all the time. Like, if I see a video,
Yeah.
and I can send it, and it says send to Diavatalks, I send it. I don't know if you see it.
Because I have 40-something thousand followers, I get so many DMs that it's hard for me to, because I'm in the middle of, still momming and, other stuff. And so I will admit I don't see them all. So I apologize, but I'll try to keep a lookout for yours. I definitely will from now on.
That's all good. If you want to, like, I'm in NSB, and you and I will know what that is, but not many others. I just moved out here. So
Okay.
I travel back and forth between here and Orlando. So, that would be amazing to see you in person. I'll watch you every day. It'd be awesome.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
I will. Oh my gosh, you guys, stop it, comment section. They have me blushing. All right, Chris.
All right, girl. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care. All right, bye.
Bye.
He's cute.
made a third wheel.
I'm sorry.
That was cute. I like it. You should contact them. Even if it's just to go have a drink and
I always love meeting my followers, so. I don't even know what to say.
How about them bears? Bunny?
Okay. I am blushing. Good Lord. Everybody in the comment section said we're all third wheels.
How Diava got her groove back.
Standing tall goes, he has to be vetted. I love you, sis. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Kimberly, thank you for the $25 for coffee or drinks with the new friend. Y'all stop. I literally just bit my cheek. Ow. We can all chaperone.
Now, I just want to be very clear. Don't contact him for 3 days after the first drink, okay? We're going to play this the right way.
Oh my God, you guys are stop it. You guys are standing tall, I have to have her come up. The live took a complete and beautiful turn, right?
You really did.
Kara goes, go live and take it with you. You guys are so funny. Standing tall, sis. I know you got me because you're like, still has to be vetted.
Yes, and I have my son lives in Orlando, so we will be around there in New York. I'll have him come get me, and we will vet him. No stones unturned. You hear me?
I love you.
But the only thing is that my son is MAGA, but I will get past all of that just to make sure I'm vetting him to make sure he's right for you. Hi, beautiful Matri. I love you, darling. I love you.
How are you, love?
On Friday we getting, still smiling.
Oh God, Chris is in the comment section. He said he's okay with that.
Okay. All right, then I've spoken. And I'm much older than Diava, so hey, you got a lot to come through. All right, now, Diava, I have a question.
Yes.
Did you know that Robert Vogt was going to be taking over the Doge program?
Russell Vaught.
Yeah, whatever his name. Yeah, whatever that man.
Yeah, the guy who wrote Project 2025. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Elon is gone now, so he's going to be in charge.
Yep. I did.
That is not good.
Nope.
That's not good. Because if he wrote Project 2025, because they already changed the name of Social Security. I don't even know if you knew that. It's something about some entitlement. It's not going to be called Social Security anymore. It's going to be the entitlement or some.
Ew.
I saw it a couple. Yeah, you have to do a little bit of research. I'm not guaranteed, but I did see it in the headline. On one, he had posted it before Elania left. So please check it out because I think they're going to change the whole name of it. It's not going to be Social Security anymore. All right, so I just want to give you that. I didn't know if you knew that, but yes, that guy head of Project 2025 is going to be in charge of Doge, and it's not going to be good, everybody.
It's like, hell yeah, I'm entitled to that money because I paid into it my whole fucking life.
Exactly. That's what the new. But see, that's what the new name is going to is. It has stipulations with it. And because we paid into it, it's like it's pulling away from that. Because if you work all your life, and they're going to say that it's not entitled, you're not entitled to it. That's why they're changing the name to entitlement. Something along that line. Like I said, I'm not really 100% sure. I saw in passing. So I wanted to bring that to you to see if you can deep dive into it a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
So, all right, beautiful. Listen, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'm in the cut. And we do investigations, name, serial number, all of that. So I got it on lock, ready.
Okay.
Anyway, I love you. I'll see you later, I'll see you a little later, Mitri. All right, baby.
All right, love.
All right, baby.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Bye.
Y'all, Zelensky has offered to negotiate a peace deal between President Trump and Elon. I just saw.
Oh, and did you hear that Putin wanted to bring over said that he had room for Elon too? I think that was in the headline today too. Was it Putin? Yes,
Yeah.
it was Putin.
He tried to offer him asylum.
Right. Yes. Did you see that, Diava?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know you don't nothing know past you.
Nope. This is her husky.
And make sure y'all look into that package. What was the precision package?
Yep, I made a whole video on it.
I know, and I read it. If y'all look, please go read that. Go download it, PDF it, read it. It is serious. They taking away everything. If you think that they were trying to get Medicaid and Medicare and all of that now, that precision package is worse. And it's going to be codified into law. So anybody that comes in, they cannot bring these social programs back. I want y'all to understand this. For people that's on disability, people that are elderly, that is what it means. So please go read that and call your people. All right? I'm out of here.
Thank you. I love you. Mwah. I got your email.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that was another thing. I sent you an email.
Yes, and the answer is yes.
Okay. All right, baby.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye. Winston's my favorite. The one she just showed you, Winston is the husky. But Jet is getting up there. The Akita that she just got. This is Winston. He's my favorite. He's my favorite right now. But since Jet got here today, the Akita, I really like that one too. So now I'm torn. I can like them both, I guess.
I might have to go buy me a Winston. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so cute. See, this is Winston and Akita Jet together.
Aww.
Winston and Akita, or Jet. Move over, Winston. What's creepy? The dogs?
You scared of dogs?
I don't know where Val is.
He was in the comments earlier.
Yeah.
He's still here.
The grand dogs.
My baby fell off the bed.
Oh no. Jet is an Akita.
Princey fell off the bed.
She has the German Shepherd. Go grab the German Shepherd.
Rusty.
Go get Rusty. I know all these names too. Winston is a husky, Jet is an Akita, and Rusty is a German Shepherd. And she has her Rottweiler too. Oh no, Doberman. Christy, was that a mistake? Your cat requested? She's like, we're talking about dogs. Let me get up there. This is her German Shepherd.
Aww.
The little German Shepherd.
Yeah, her cat was like, we ain't talking about dogs only. Let me get up there. Mom, take care of
Prince?
this.
Prince is a border collie. This is her OG. Okay. This sucker has a broken neck. It's been through the wash a few times, but he's still her favorite. This is her border collie Prince. He's the OG. He is well loved because he's been through the wash a couple of times, so his neck is a little broken. But he's still the OG. That was the very first one that she got.
So do they have some kind of a skeleton then?
No.
No, they're a stuffed animal. I just think
Why
the
does it
stuffing,
look like that?
I think it was just the stuffing moved, probably going through the wash and like redistributed. So it just,
Gotcha. I mean, I didn't mean like a real skeleton. I just wasn't sure.
no, I know what you meant. Like they have a structure.
Right.
She names every single one of them. They all have different names. She does have 2 cats. She does have 2.
There's a Pomsky.
Yes, a Pomsky. Did you have the Pomsky?
Everest, yes, Everest.
Oh, go get Everest. She's got a Pomsky too. Hold on.
I was looking at it. I asked if you want to see my 3 Pomskys stuffed.
Oh, you have Pomskys too?
Yes, 3 of them. They're all Build-A-Bear.
Aw, I was wrong. She doesn't have a Rottweiler. It's a Doberman. I was wrong. That was my problem. Janera, thank you.
Rottweiler is retired.
Oh, they're only Rottweilers retired. Here's her Pomsky. Here we go. This is Everett.
Oh,
Everest.
And he's got the poofy tail.
oh my God. I gotta get one.
This one's much smaller than the other 2. Because some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. But like, she's way smaller. This one's way bigger.
Oh wow.
So they range in price, you know, just based on
Range
the
in
smaller
height.
ones are a little cheaper and the bigger ones are a little bit more expensive. But
You want to see mine?
yes,
Let me turn the camera on. Okay. This one is Blitzen.
oh my God, let me put you on the big screen. Hold on. Ava's looking too, but she doesn't want to go on camera, so she's looking. Oh, that's Blitzen.
That's Blitzen.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
it's a Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
And then
That's a
we
Paw
got
Patrol.
Prancer.
Prancer. Oh my God, those are so cute.
And then I have Comet,
Comet.
which is identical to Prancer.
Oh, they're so cute. So cute. Thank you for sharing them with us.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like emotional support animals for you too, or just you just like them?
Very, very emotional support.
They are for her too. They're so cute. Yay. Thank you for sharing them with us. I'll take.
This is legitimately a new trend right now too.
Thank you so much. The little outfits are cute, the little hoods and stuff. They're so cute.
I know that hood is so cute.
Thank you for sharing those with us. Those are really cute. I know this is not my normal content. I know this is not my normal content, and I usually am talking to MAGA till 6, but they were so vile. And
You
when,
just gave up?
well, when I couldn't get any more up, I kept saying you can request, you can request, you can request, you can request, and only friendlies wanted to come up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck them, I don't care. Shiba Inu. No, she doesn't have a Shiba Inu.
Where'd they move the turn-off key for turning off the camera? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you just and make sure you hit save. There you go. Janera, thank you for the $10 donation for your hot date with Chris. You guys have been incredibly generous today. I thank you so much.
Oh, do you like Pokemon? Any of the EVs?
Ava has Eevees. Those are the only ones I know. I don't really know much about Pokemon, but Ava collects the Eevees.
Here,
She has stuffed Eevees.
here.
He has an
Here's,
Eevee. Oh, hold on. Oh, what's that? Oh,
Oh my God.
Sylveon.
Sylveon.
Sylvia. Sylvia.
And I also have, well, here. is Umbron,
Oh, there's other
and
Eevees.
I have Toothless and his white, whatever.
That's so cool.
How to Train Your Dragon, and their 3 kids. I have about 300 stuffed animals.
That's awesome. That's so cute. Thank you. Are they all different though?
They're all Aussies.
You have 4 Australian Shepherds,
Yes.
but they all look very different.
Well, there's different. Their patterns can change.
Oh, their patterns can
Very.
change. Is this Leo?
This one is Leo.
Excuse me.
Here's Leo. Here's their Australian Shepherd.
One of them.
One of them.
One out of the 4.
Which different.
That is cute. Where'd she get hers?
These have all been from Amazon. They're Douglas dogs. Douglas
This one
brand.
isn't. This is Carl Dick.
Oh, that's Carl Dick. Okay, that
That's
one was Carl
literally the
Dick.
name.
This is a different
Aussie.
Aussie,
His name is Aussie.
and his name is Ozzy.
Rover, which was my first.
This
deluxe.
is Rover. This is her first deluxe dog. He's super cute. And
And then
Aspen.
my favorite.
Aspen is this one. He's like a gray color. Maui wise, I did not hear back from that job, so I'm assuming I didn't get it. He said that they would get back to me. No, either way, we'll get back to you on Monday. And that was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm assuming I didn't get the job.
Yeah, mine's second here.
Oh, what is that?
That's we're gonna show off our little stuffed animals. I got this one when I was in the hospital after my shrub. So
That's
cheer
so
me up. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
And for those of you that can't see, she twerks too.
It's twerking.
Yes, queen. Twerk it. Yes.
Do you guys know that Primo is still going on YouTube? He's
I can only imagine.
He's like, I'm not smart, and Democrats spent $1 billion and couldn't win. We're supposed to vote for a bunch of women twerking. You guys are nuts.
I was watching YouTube before I went to TikTok because of him. I left it. It's like I can't deal with him.
He's obnoxious at best. Annoying maggots.
I was also going to ask you something.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to follow me, and they have your name and emblem, but the emblem has the word live in red at the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's somebody who took my pic. That's just somebody who's using my image. They screenshotted it and are using my image.
Is that something that you want to see if you can?
What was the? Do you know what the username was?
I'd have to go off to check.
If not, it's okay.
I think it's Diavatalks 2.0 or something. Let me.
2.0 is me. 2.0 is me.
Let me check.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna check my picture. I'll be back.
And I also have on 2.0 I have like 9,000 something followers. So check the followers too. If it's over 9,000 followers, that's probably my second one.
No, this one only had like 82.
Oh yeah, not me.
Actually, they tried to friend me too. Like I don't got a brain. I'm like, no thank you. And yeah, the live is on the bottom of the picture. So it's at Diavatalks 2. That's right.
Yeah, that's not me.
All right, I didn't let him follow me because I am private for the simple reasons of
Yes.
I don't want to deal with anti-trans crap.
I don't blame you.
But I thought I should tell you about it. So
I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And you said, I believe last time you were up here, you said your name is Gwen.
yes,
Okay.
and I can't
has me on a sort of a report ban because they got tired of me reporting people, I guess.
I can look it up and find it. Don't worry. I appreciate the heads up.
Yeah. Okay, well.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, Gwen.
All right, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. You too. Was that the Doberman? This is her Doberman, Amber. Oh, she's got a thing around his mouth. Hold on. It's a
I put the bracelet on there.
It's a Doberman. He's a big boy. He stands pretty tall.
He's my tallest.
He is your tallest one. All right. Oh, that's your sister's name, Gwen? That's a nice name. He is tall. Yes, Obrego Garcia has been returned from El Salvador. But what this administration did, oh, Amber is your sister's name. Got it. Sorry. But the Trump administration is charging him and got a grand jury, I guess, to indict. I haven't found an indictment, so I'm going by what somebody else said. But anyway, they're going to try to charge him with human trafficking or human smuggling or whatever in Tennessee from the traffic stop that he got in 2022, that he wasn't detained, he wasn't charged, and he never even received a ticket for. So how they're going to turn that somehow into human smuggling? They're going to try to make him be the criminal they said he was so they can justify. But they did bring him back. And I believe it's just a stunt because of all the stuff that happened with Elon and Trump yesterday, to distract us from the fact that Trump is on the list that goes to the island. And Elon dilly-dallied in the contest in November. That's what they're trying to distract us from. He lives in Maryland. I think they're trying to set him up big time. So I'm glad he's back. But they're just trying to figure out a way to get him out of here. And they're just going to throw something at him to get him deported to somewhere else. That's my thought. That's my opinion. I'm not stating it as a fact. Right? And hi, honey. How are you?
Good deal. How you doing?
Good.
So about an hour ago, I sent you an email since I know that you guys like to eat at Chick-fil-A and you're an ally of the LGBTQ community, which I'm a part of.
Yeah.
So I sent it to your email, and I think you'll get a kick out of it. I think you'll really like it.
Okay. Yeah, I know about the history with Chick-fil-A and LGBTQ. But like I said, since my kids are on the spectrum, they only will eat certain things and certain foods. And Ava is part of the LGBTQ community too, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm still going to eat the Jesus chicken. We'll protest elsewhere with our dollars."
It is good.
It is good.
Me and my husband still eat there too. So
yeah, I'm like, I protest my dollars everywhere I possibly can. That's just not one the kids are willing to give up.
Well, I certainly don't like them for that.
I gotta do more research on it, but I think that it's actually because that was one of the older owners.
It was the father. He passed from COVID.
Yeah, I thought that the son had taken over.
He did.
And I don't know that it's as nearly as harsh as it was before. So I think we should look up on that because I don't know that it's necessarily a problem anymore.
Well, the video is a bunch of previous queens from RuPaul's Drag Race, and they created a video about Chick-fil-A. It's a music
Down
video.
at Chick-fil-A. Oh my God, that is such a good song.
You've seen it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Chow down at Chick-fil-A.
You're gonna love it, yeah.
Yeah. You better be ready, girl. That's all I can tell you. It's a good one, though.
Chow down at Chick-fil-A. That's what it's called.
Yep, and it's on YouTube. But anyway, that's it. I love you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for sending it to me. I'll wait till I get off the live because I don't know what it's
Bye.
Okay. Thank you so much, Brayden. All right, bye.
You know the song by Wilson Phillips. Oh, what's that song now, Diavatalks?
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on for one
Hold
more
on for
day.
one more
Yeah.
day. It said it's chow down at Chick-fil-A.
Oh my God.
So it's to that medley. It's
Okay.
you're gonna love it.
Is there anything inappropriate about it, or should I play it?
There's a couple things
Okay.
that you might be like,
Okay.
and I will tell you that at one point they do use DYKE.
Okay, I won't then.
But honestly, I mean, it's not nearly as bad as some things I've seen before, you know. So
Yeah, but I don't want to take a chance because there's no reason for that.
right, exactly.
Somebody's gonna want to make you want to gobble up a waffle fry.
That is literally. Yes.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Hi, JP.
Hi, Diava.
How
How are y'all?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was just coming up to say how much I appreciate you,
Thank you.
love you. and
Were you
love
the one
all
who
the
sent me
things
the
that
Cash
you
App or
did.
the Venmo?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. That was so incredibly generous. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I believe in if I have the means and I'm comfortable in my situation, I'm always about giving to others.
Thank you so much.
That's what I did, and you definitely deserve it for sure. With all
Thank
the
you.
information that you give us, like you keep me updated every single day on every little thing. And I remember I wanted to come on when your anniversary was, your 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Because the very first time, and I've been listening to you since, but the very first time I was scrolling through TikTok and you popped up on my FYP. And the very first thing I heard was, I did not allow men to speak over me, and you won't be the one.
Yep.
And as soon as I heard that, I clicked into your live, and I've been here since. Like, I'm like, who is this badass woman who doesn't take shit from men? And
That's
I've
me.
loved it ever since. Yeah, that's you. And I've been here, and I've been supporting. And I just, like I said, love what you do. I love Val, Jim. I'm sorry. Can you pronounce your name?
Mitria.
Mitria, yes, ma'am, Mitria. I love you as well. I love hearing your voice when you come on. But yeah, I mean, things are.
I guess I'm gonna have to put that on a
A
T-shirt.
little bit better.
I'm gonna have to put that on a T-shirt with also "Men should be seen and not heard."
Yes, you should. I will. If you do, I will more than likely get that merch for
Okay.
sure. Because
I will do that. I'll put that in my merch store over the weekend. I'll let you know, guys. I'll let you all know when it's up.
yeah, for sure.
I do not allow men to
Yeah, like
speak
I
over
said.
me, and it will not start with you.
Right. Yes. I think that would be maybe one of your biggest sellers besides your dog walking leash.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, things are looking a little bit more brighter now that the girls are fighting. But like Harris said, we just gotta keep moving forward. We gotta
Keep moving forward. Keep the faith. I personally think, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I personally think that they know something was up, because after the contest in November, she has said nothing. And if you remember, AOC said there is something huge going on, and it's going to take time before it comes out, and it's going to be bigger than you think. So I truly believe that they know or have great suspicion. And that's why they're not saying anything. And they haven't said anything.
Right. And especially with Harris being a DA,
Mm-hmm.
like all her experience, like she knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like you said, at her speech, I was just like, I love her so much, and she gives us, like me, and I know so many other people, so much hope. But something in her eyes, I was like, it's not over.
It's compassion. It's realness. It's tenderness. If you look at Donald Trump and you look at all the people in his administration, it's like looking into soulless eyes.
Mhm.
Like they have no glimmer to their eye. They have no joy. They have nothing. They're just miserable and they're angry. They're vindictive. They're revengeful. And there's just evil in their eyes. And that's what you see is joy. And you see humanity and compassion and goodness in her eyes. That's why we feel that way when she is speaking or whatever, because she exudes kindness and she exudes positivity, which is absolutely opposite of everyone in the Trump administration. They look like you're looking into a dead fish's eyes.
Right.
That could be another reason why they said they couldn't understand her.
That could be.
They can't
Because they
understand
don't have it.
the souls, right?
Right.
Yeah, they don't have it. Yeah, I'm definitely looking more positively into these next months of this year. But things are looking. I think things are looking pretty good right now.
I think if we can make it through these few years, I think that he's going to be doing so much damage that nobody's going to be voting for Trump for Republicans for a good long time. Because they're going to have to. They're not going to be credible because they're not fiscally conservative. They're antithetical to the Bible, so they're nothing Christian about them, and they're showing it. Nobody's going to believe them, except for the people that are like them, and they're going to be so few by then. Because when people don't realize that the tariffs haven't really hit yet. The policies that they're going to be implementing aren't going to hit until next year. People are like, well, my Medicare hasn't been cut. My Medicaid hasn't been cut. Yeah, because the bill hasn't passed yet. But when people start feeling it, a whole lot more are going to turn because he promised lower everything. He promised cheaper groceries. He promised cheaper gas. Cheaper housing. 50% off your energy bill. I just got notified that my energy prices are going up in Florida. So people are going to know that it's bullshit, and then as it starts affecting them personally, they're going to start backing away. And realize it was all bullshit.
Like that. Yeah, it happens, and it happens like that. Just the divisiveness of the administration is disgusting. How do you feel about? Is it Rand Paul? I believe.
Yeah, Rand Paul is in Congress.
Yeah, how do you feel about him?
I don't like him.
Do you believe that? I mean, I don't think any of them are honest, but I noticed that he's been more pushing back to the administration than I think most Republicans, though. But
I mean, yes, he's not a radical lunatic, but he does mostly vote down party lines. But he snake in the grass. That's what comes to mind. Thank you, Lojo.
oh yeah,
I think that he's not Marjorie Taylor Greene level of gross. And I think maybe has a cooler head than most. But yeah, his constituents are all MAGA. That's true.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, I was just curious your thoughts. But yeah, it was great talking to you.
Thank you, JP, and thank you again for your generosity. That was very, very, very kind of you.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
especially to people who, I'm not saying you're without, but people who deserve it, who give us, facts and statistics and data and actual real things.
Yeah, and I know what you mean. I'm not taking it like without. This is my job,
Yeah.
so I don't have any other income other than this. So I understand what you mean by that. I'm not offended.
Okay.
I'm not offended at all.
Right. Yeah. I just got home from work, so I'm gonna
Okay.
get cleaned up real quick. But yeah, it was great talking to you.
It's great talking to you too.
I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here listening still. Like I said, I listen whenever I can, whenever I get the chance. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy
Yep.
Pride.
Happy Pride.
Bye.
How sweet. They changed. Okay, I keep hitting the wrong button because the guest, where I bring up guests, moved over one spot. So I keep. There's a new thing called Fun Kit and Playbook, and I'm like, those weren't there before. So I'm just like, thank you, Golden Nubian. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I don't deserve you guys. But I sure as hell appreciate you. Jojo? Yeah, Jojo. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm assuming that might have just been a tapping error. That's my daughter-in-law's nickname. That's what my son calls her, Jojo. Oh, Kathy, it's okay. Thank you, Miss B. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. You guys are too kind to me. You guys are so good to me. I'm grateful for you too. You guys are too kind to me. But I love you.
We love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you. Thank you, Red Flower Goddess. You guys are really kind. Thank you so much. Trump always has a problem. He does. He's like a walking problem. Love, love, love all around. That's right. I love love. Love to garden. Thank you. I love you back. And they're like, we love Chris. Oh, God.
We love Chris.
You guys. You guys are naughty. But I like it. Naughty, naughty. You're thinking for tacos for dinner? Perfect. This is what Trump actually called me. Trump called me earlier today. I don't know if I told you guys. Did I tell you guys that? Yeah. And I picked up the phone and I'm, hello? Because it was like a Washington, D.C. number. And I was like, and all I heard was, taco, taco man. I want to be a taco man. Taco, taco man. I'm like, oh shit, it's Trump. I want to be a taco man.
Has anybody actually gone to Taco Bell and ordered the Trump special?
Oh, the Doritos Locos Tacos with chicken?
With extra chicken.
Extra chicken. Taco, taco man. I want to be a taco man. That's what Trump was singing. It's raining tacos. Oh, that was too much fun. Hey, Opie.
Hey, Diava. Hey, Mitria. Hi, how are you?
Great, doing good, doing all right. I was on here early, so I heard everything, and I'm glad we're just having a good bus night tonight. But
Yes.
I wanted to say I posted a video of a song that I use a computer to help me write, and it's called MAGA Dad Divorce. And I just posted a bunch of pictures of the tweets and pictures of Elon Musk and Trump looking angrily at each other.
MAGA Dad Divorce.
Yeah. So if you search hashtag MAGA Dad Divorce, it should come up.
Okay.
But it's the last video I posted. It's very, very funny.
That's hilarious.
I just wanted to say those Douglas dogs are amazing.
Aren't they so cute?
I saw, I think Gwen was showing all all their stuffed animals and everything.
Yes.
Everyone was sharing. I have a so it's funny, when my wife was pregnant with our daughter Gwen, it's Gwendolyn. Her whole name is Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
I did the whole Winnie Cooper, Spider-Man's girlfriend / Spider-Gwen thing. So I did the whole Gwendolyn. So her name is super long because my last name is super long as well. So I ruined it for her. But
Good thing they don't use. Do they use Scantron sheets anymore?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she. I barely fit my name. I don't think she'd fit her name. But so before she was born, I made her a Chewbacca, like Build-A-Bear.
Aw.
And then it was funny because I had to have heart surgery before she was born, and one of my wife's friends made me a Chewbacca Build-A-Bear to bring to the hospital with me.
Aw.
As my cot pillow, because when they
Oh yeah.
when they cut you, they have to break your sternum, and when you have to cough a bunch of times, but you have to squeeze something so
Right.
it doesn't hurt your chest.
Right.
So I had my Chewbacca in my hospital bed with me, and I had pictures of me with all the tubes in me and knocked out cold with Chewbacca sitting next to my bed.
Good old Chewie.
Yeah.
Ava does a good Chewie sound.
Who does?
Ava does a good Chewbacca.
Is she still there?
She said she is still here, but she said She's like, yeah, no.
It's like, no.
She goes, no.
All right, that's fine. No is no, and I.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, no is a complete sentence.
Exactly. But yeah, no. So I just wanted to come up and say, hey, an update with so I have an update for my son. We just got blood work taken the other day, yesterday for him, and we have to go in because apparently he has some levels elevated. So we need to do another EKG of his heart because it's something came back on the blood work with his heart, which they don't usually see in the case with his the Eliquis, which he had for his muscular dystrophy stuff. So we're hoping it's going to be nothing. We hope it's just like some elevated levels and everything like that. But otherwise, he's pretty happy. But he hates we're still doing. We thought we were going to get a break from the blood work every week, but we're still doing. Now we're on like every week still going.
Yeah.
Driving an hour.
For 5 minutes, yeah.
For 5, yeah, exactly. For 5 minutes and coming back home. So it's been crazy, but.
Oh, well, I'm thinking good thoughts for him, though.
Yeah, he looks great. He feels well. He runs as well as he can run.
Good.
The kids were playing ding dong this afternoon with me after they got home from school, so we kept ringing the doorbell. But he's slow on the get down. So
that's okay.
No, I know, but it's funny because I'm like, I got you again.
Gotta be faster. No, I'm just kidding.
It's just funny because he's such a ham.
That's so funny.
I love him much, but just wanted to let you know, give you a little update.
Yeah, thank you for the update.
Next week.
Sending good thoughts for your visit. Hopefully, it's just something from the medication that caused something to come up.
Yeah, I know. But love you so much. Love you. I'm so upset about what happened, but love you, Ava. Love your puppies. Have a great night.
Thank you so much. Ava.
Yeah.
JP said she'd send you $20 if you did Chewbacca.
No.
That was quick. She's like, ask her if she'll take it. Boxer Mom, everyone was just asking about you. You don't have to come up, but you can if you want to. But everyone was wondering if anybody had heard from you. So I'm glad to see you, even if you don't come up. We're all wanting to make sure you're all right. American?
Hi, Diava.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good now.
Am I Am I giving you any kind of an echo on my car speaker?
No.
Okay, great. Hi, nice to meet you. I listen to your live all the time.
I see you in here. Thank you.
I have never been up on the panel. I just wanted your opinion on something that
Sure.
hit me today. So I voted Trump 16 and 20 after the reaction to the loss in 20 and everything that occurred thereafter. I just couldn't do it. It was the line in the sand for me. Bill, I never really loved, to be honest with you. I never loved him. I was a Republican registered for years. Anyway, here we are. So
Yep.
I voted for Kamala in the last election.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Bill, I've never, listen, I've never really been enamored with the political. I guess that would be kind of weird, honestly. But, whatever, it was what it was. She was the best choice, and not voting is not an option for me. So, here is where I am. With all of this rigmarole today, it's like a show.
Yes.
God, how embarrassing.
It is. On the world stage, it's horribly embarrassing.
It's horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, honestly, even as a registered Republican, I never unregistered. I don't know if I will, but it's embarrassing. Anyway, my question was, number one, if this administration does not release the Epstein files, I have to tell you, that tells me so much. Like, the immediate release would be the first thing that I would be doing. Okay, that's my own.
Because both sides want it released. Everyone's calling for it to be released now. So yeah.
And that's funny you say that. That is literally just my question. So as I was driving into work, I have a 7 o'clock shift, 7 to 7. And as I was driving into work, I thought, how come the files were not released over the last 4 years? And I don't say that with anything other than sheer, curiosity. I'm really not that.
I can tell you.
I'm not that educated on the situation. So
I can give you my theory, and it's just a theory. Number one, presidents don't release that kind of information. I think that Merrick Garland not releasing them was so that it didn't look like it was political persecution, blah, blah, blah. And they wouldn't have believed it anyway, right? They'd been like, oh, no, they're weaponizing the DOJ against Trump. And, it would have been more of that. But I also think that it could possibly contain Democrats in there too. Which, I mean, in our case, we're like, yeah, put them all in jail. Whoever it is, put them in jail. We don't care. Trumpers are the only ones that try to defend this shit. But I think that there was maybe a lot of maybe higher profile people that maybe they just didn't want to do that. And because like I said, I don't think the Trump supporters would have believed it. But I also think that that's one mistake Biden made was making Merrick Garland the Department of Justice, the Attorney General.
I see.
Because he would have been fine as a Supreme Court judge. He's not feisty enough. Like, he's not go after him. He was like, let's not make it look like impropriety and go after Trump too quickly, because then it looks like political, lawfare. If he would have, Trump would have already been in prison, and we wouldn't have him as president right now. So I think him dragging his feet was horrific for this country. But I think that they were doing it out of abundance of caution.
Okay.
That's my thoughts. I don't know if any of that is true, but those are my personal thoughts.
And that is a very, very educated theory. It's a very good theory. But I guess what struck me driving in, listening to you and just giving a thought today was, I can't believe that if, even if he wasn't, and maybe he is, listen, if he is, slap the cuffs on. Whoever's in those files should go.
Agree.
Right. And anybody with logical sense would say that. I don't care what party you remember.
Right.
Anybody with any logical human being would agree with that. But my thought was just, I can't imagine that nobody would have leaked it over 4 years. But maybe, I'm all new to this. I don't know. I just thought, how could it not have gotten out if that was the case? But I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, I think that because there were so many cases against Trump, there were so many cases against Trump, and there was so many different stuff that was going on. I just think he probably just is like, they'll just say this is, political persecution. They're just, this is a witch hunt, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like I said, that's just a theory.
I'm becoming disillusioned all the way around. I'm trying not to be, but
It's hard not to be because we got to stay engaged. So.
Sure. Well, thank you. I really appreciate, even when I don't agree with you politically, and here and there, it's not really all that often, but I really appreciate that you always bring very educated facts. You've checked everything.
I have.
Always make sure that what you're telling me is true. So I really do appreciate that.
And I appreciate that too. And I think that we should be able to not agree on everything, right? Like we should be able to agree on everything. And you might not always like all my takes, but facts are facts.
Correct.
And that's just the way it is. We could, there's my personal opinions, my thoughts on things you can 100% agree with. But when I'm giving someone a fact, this is just the fact. It's not that I'm putting any of my personal feelings behind it. It's just, this is the fact. And if we can all just agree on basic facts, then we could have time to discuss the nuances and like, you think there should be smaller government or bigger government or fiscal policy or whatever. That's cool. But as you see with a lot of these Trump voters, they don't even agree. They won't even agree to facts. Like they're just like, that's not true. Even if it's like literally just the fact.
I see that. And I absolutely see that. And it's funny. It's starting to get really scary. We have to get back to a point in this country where you're right. Facts are facts, and then we disagree on the other stuff.
Correct.
That is, but we're getting to politics. That's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
And that scares me as an American.
It does.
I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and good luck on your shift.
Thank you. Take care.
Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. See, I like that. I think that's where we could get back to civil discourse. Like we could get back to that. If we could all agree on one set of facts and then argue about the nuancy stuff. But when you can't even, when Trump supporters won't even believe factual information, that's where the rub comes. Because it's, right-wing media has poisoned so many. That is the most truest statement I've heard for a long time. Chrissy, hi, how are you?
Hello, Mark Queen.
Hello.
How are you? I can talk.
I can hear you.
I know I haven't been able to talk for like 2 months.
I can hear you so much better. Yes.
Thank you. And I just want to thank you for being amazing and awesome.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I've been coming in by you, just listening to support you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's so nice.
Awesome. I love all of you. But I've only missed one day in the last 3 months, and that was for my son's wedding.
Well, you are excused.
Okay. I know, but it was kind of cool.
That's nice.
He got married Sunday, and then in September, my daughter gets married.
Nice. Well, congratulations. That's exciting.
I've been really sick, so I've been, fighting just to keep with it.
Yeah. Well, you sound amazing.
I feel amazing. My
Good.
brother did, but I just want to come up and tell you I love you.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. I'm so glad you're doing so much better. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I am. You should pull me down.
Okay. I got you, honey. All right, bye. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end a little bit early tonight. There's nobody else in the comment section or waiting to come up. And I think I'm going to take the kids to the market. To a farmer's market kind of thing. Because my daughter has a permanent jewelry business, and she's going to be there. She has a booth set up there tonight, and I think we're going to go surprise them. and go surprise her and show her a little bit of support. I always go up there when my son has his food truck up there. But she has her permanent jewelry stand, I guess you could call it, a booth that's going to be set up there tonight. So I think I'm going to take the kids up there and go support their sister a little bit and walk around the market and see what we can find. They always have different, vendors and booths and food trucks and all kinds of stuff. So I think we're going to do that. Get out of the house, go do something fun. I think after today, that sounds like a perfect thing to do.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I'm gonna go show my girl some support. Since by the way, real quick before I go, my mom had her surgery this morning on her broken arm. She is home. She is good, and she came through surgery just fine. So, she gonna vet what's his name? Yeah.
By the way.
Oh yeah, no, of course she's still MAGA. Yes, of course she's still MAGA. My mom is still MAGA, but she's still my mom too. So, is she still MAGA? Yeah, she is. And my white Christian nationalist brother took her to the hospital to get her surgery, but he did send me screenshots. They have at the hospital they have like a LED like board, and they assign all of the surgery, all the people's surgery with a number. And then they just post the status of the number. So the family knows the number, and only the family knows the number. And so they have it displayed in the waiting room. And it said like prepping and like in surgery, closing up, waking up. So you kind of know while you're waiting in the waiting room. So you're not waiting for the doctor to come out and tell you how it's going. They're telling you how the status is. So you're constantly I don't know. I haven't been to a surgery center. I haven't been to a hospital, so I don't. They might have been doing it for years, but I don't know. But he sent me pictures of every single stage she was in, so I knew how her surgery was progressing, even though I wasn't there. So he kept me in the loop. So yeah, kind of like the airport departure, arrival and departure board. I haven't been to a hospital in years, guys, so I didn't know. Sorry, everyone make me feel stupid. That's been around for a long time. Well, I didn't know.
Somebody asked how to buy your daughter's jewelry, by the way. You have to go to Florida to the farmer's market.
No, I because it's permanent jewelry, it's forever jewelry. She has to like solder it on or whatever when you get there. So it's like it's the permanent jewelry, like so that you can wear it no matter what, no matter where. You just always have it on, and she has to put it on you. So I think that's why it's a little hard for me. I don't think she has like an online business, because I think you have to do it like in person. But she goes all around Central Florida and different farmers markets and different events and pop-up events and stuff like that. She's doing very well with it. So I'm really happy for her. She started by selling like tumblers like this that she would do designs on her Cricut and stuff like that. And with like bookmarks and stickers and all that kind of stuff. And she started taking those to these little things, and those did pretty well. And then she saw another vendor that had the permanent jewelry, and she went and talked to them, and it was a much higher profit margin than what she was getting on her stickers and cups and stuff like that. So she switched to that one, and she's doing really well. So I'm happy for her. So I'm going to go and show her some support. So thank you guys for all the generous donations today. You guys made my day. You guys made Ava's year, probably. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the generosity. I appreciate your support. I really do. You guys are the most amazing community, and I really, truly love you guys so much. And I just don't know how I would have. I'm just so grateful to have you in my life. But thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll do this all over again. I love you so much. Have a good night. Mwah.
We'll have fun, love.
I will. It's going to be hotter than Hades' asshole, but, whatever. Anyway, good night. I love you.
Bye.
All right. Good night to everybody over here on YouTube and Twitch, except for you, Primo. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. I love you. Mwah.